This is about Hunter Biden. The plea deal for Joe Biden's son, Hunter Biden, has collapsed in a dramatic court hearing where the judge could not agree to agreements. The Republicans have been banking on Hunter Biden's tax troubles for years now, and yet again, the hearing that was supposed to spare the younger Biden from prison time has fallen apart after the U.S. District Court Judge Mary Ellen Noreika was not quite satisfied with his plea agreement. Hunter Biden's lawyers now have a 14-day period to get a new deal with the prosecution for the investigation, which has been going on for almost 5 years. In the plea deal announced last month, Biden was supposed to be charged with 2 misdemeanor counts for failing to pay his taxes on time during 2017 and 18. Biden also confessed to illegally possessing a revolver while being a drug user. Here are some more reports.
I would call this extremely unusual. I have seen it happen before once or twice. And generally, that's for one of two reasons. One is if there's just a term where the parties don't really have a meeting of the minds on a particular term of the plea, then it might be set aside. That seems to be what happened today. Sometimes too, it's that the defendant either gets cold feet or there was a miscommunication between the defendant and the lawyer. The defendant has the right up until the time that they enter the plea to back out of it. So I've seen that happen too. But this situation where it's really that the defense counsel and the prosecutor don't agree as to what the plea means, that's incredibly unusual. It makes me wonder whether there was some oral agreement or communications that happened outside of the plea where, maybe the government wasn't willing to memorialize in the plea that it wasn't going to bring certain charges, but maybe it made some representation that it didn't presently intend to or something else to defense counsel and then somewhat walked that back.
Hunter Biden is a private citizen, and this was a personal matter for him. As we have said, the President, the First Lady, they love their son, and they support him as he continues to rebuild his life. This case was handled independently, as all of you know, by the Justice Department under the leadership of a prosecutor appointed by the former president, President Trump.